So guys, I'm back with this little Sudan here. Yeah, I got like oil just about everywhere. And right now it does not start, which you probably can see from the title. It has zero compression, but like these 3 cylinders here, they bump up a little bit, but that one does not do anything. So I'm gonna take a look inside of it. I already took out some pieces, which there should be right over here. Just the head and some hoses. So the biggest problem I'm facing currently is this motor mount here, because I don't know if I need to keep this motor mount on, because if I take this off, the engine just might just fall like to the side here, and I don't really want that to happen. So I'm gonna figure out what am I going to do to make sure that doesn't happen when I take it off, because I need to take the motor mount off. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not sure if there's another motor mount down there. I looked with a flashlight. I don't like my phone flashlight. I think I need like a better flashlight, because the flashlight on my phone it's not bright enough. So I'm gonna do what I can without moving the motor mount, and after that I'll try to figure out what to do with this thing here. So I'm just gonna be like removing other things to get the head off to take a look at the valves. So let's get started on that. Okay, I counted a few more problems. Here was one thing. I need to get this belt tensioner off. The problem is, like you can see, the tensioner is right there. And that is right underneath the mount here. You can see it all the way down there. Well, you can't see it, it's too dark, but it's down there. So that's going to be a little bit hard to get. Also, this little hose here decided to twist itself when I was trying to get it off, so I'm going to have to figure out how to get that off without twisting it even more. That's a couple problems I'm facing now. So after I get that belt off, I can get this AC compressor off to get the AC compressor mount off to get the exhaust manifold off. Yeah, and I haven't gone back here yet, which is the injectors and somebody's engine. I don't know if you can hear that, but someone's revving their engine. And we also got the power steering pump as well. We got a lot of things to take off before we can get this little cylinder head off. It's not really little, it's big compared to everything else. I also want to show you something else over here. One good idea is to organize. Like I wrote down that this was from the AC compressor mount, and there was a size 10mm. So I did that. to make so I can make sure, like, if I forget where that came from, I can just see right there. And also 10 millimeters, so I can just grab 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. Did the same thing with the exhaust manifold bolts. And I also just said that this hooks to the air filter box, just in case I forget that. It's a good idea to do that. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. I took off this intake hose here. And now we got the takeoff. We still got these little problems here. I have to figure that out later. So for now I'm gonna do the hoses, the intake manifold, and the fuel injectors. Also the fuel arrow as well. So we're gonna have to figure that out. I think just disconnecting the fuel injectors is like pulling this. I'll do that a little bit later when I got two hands. Right now, holding the other one with holding my phone. So I'm gonna do that, and let's get started with that now. We had our first leak here, and it was a coolant leak. So I got it plugged in here and here, and also got the hose hanged up. One other problem, I think I told you this before, but the hose here got twisted. I want to figure that out. So I'm gonna take a break for now and get back to it later. Okay, I'm back from taking a break. I took a long one. But now, okay, well, first of all, I got this metal hose off. But I got myself another problem. Let me get this. Okay, to get the intake manifold and the fuel rail off, I need to get these bolts. But this one, you can't see it, but it's too short to get to the bolt. This one is too short. But I went to get my long one, since that one was too short. And it doesn't fit in there. The fuel rail is in the way. If I can get the fuel rail away, I can probably get this on. But right now I can't. Probably can't see what's going on. Yeah, that's okay. But the good news is I got myself a jack that's underneath. But I don't know if the oil pan can handle the pressure on the jack when I take this mount off. But we'll have to figure that out. I don't want to clean up a huge oil mess. That would be bad. I also have to replace an oil pan. So let's get started with that. I'll work on this, but this bolt right here I cannot get this off. So for now, I'm just gonna put some WD-40 on it. Probably missed. I have to see. Okay, so now there's like a bunch of WD-40 on it. Hopefully, you know, lubricate it.